You know, it's funny, people find fame in the business of professional wrestling in many different ways, and our next guest has found his unique niche in the business for being a historian, a writer, and comes up with these really cool posters. Scott Teal, welcome to the Hannibal TV.
Thank you, I'm glad to be here.
How'd you get involved in this?
In the Fan Fest?
No, professional wrestling.
Oh, I was at a girlfriend's house in 1968 and eating dinner, and the family disappeared at 1 o'clock, and I said, "Where's everybody going?" They said, "We're going to watch wrestling." So I went out and watched with them, and I was hooked from that one show.
And from being a fan, how did you get involved in writing so many books and selling your wares?
Started taking pictures in Florida. I moved to Tennessee in 1974, and when I got there, the promoter had knew about me and asked me if I would do his publicity work, make the arena programs. And when he sold out in 1980, I got out of wrestling and said I'd probably never have anything to do with it again. Well, then in 1993, I started a magazine called Whatever Happened To, and what I did was interview wrestlers from all over the country that people had never heard of for years and let people know where they were. And in 2003, I published a book with Ole Anderson, and that was the beginning of...
How was that experience? He's an interesting guy.
Oh, it was great. I got insulted a lot and cussed at a lot, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you know where you stand with Ole Anderson at all times, even if it's not good.
The good thing about Ole, yeah, he speaks his mind, but Ole's the type you never have to worry about him lying to you or stretching the truth, because he doesn't care what you think. People lie because they want you to think better of him. Ole, he just tells you like it is or like he think it is.
In a business where everybody's saying, "Hey, great match," so they didn't even watch the match. Ole will tell you if he thinks the match sucks. And
that's right.
I work for Ole, and he's always said good things to me. So so after Ole, how did the train keep rolling down the track?
After Ole and I were in Charlotte selling the book. And J.J. Dillon and Ivan Koloff both approached me at that time. And short time after I got home, Jody Hamilton, the assassin, called. And I did those 3 books, and it just snowballed from there. Guys calling, asking me, to write the bios. And of course, I also have my history books. I love doing history of the territories. I've done Madison Square Garden. I've done first volume of Nashville, which is 1906 through 1960. Wow. I love doing this kind of stuff, and this is my passion. I retired from UPS 2 years ago, and I am blessed to spend my retirement working with these guys and just being able to converse with them and get their stories on before it's too late. We're losing too many of these guys. They die and they've never told their story, and if that happens, those stories are gone forever, because wrestling business was secret, it was private, so none of this was written down. So it's my job, that's what I look at it. I want to get as many of these people on paper as I can.
That's awesome. Tell people where they could go to see what you do and maybe purchase a book or 3 or 6.
You can check me out at crowbarpress.com, and I have a Facebook page called Crowbar Press Archives, and that's free. If anybody would like to go there, I post great wrestling articles about things that happen to wrestlers on the road and in the ring, fans attacking wrestlers. But the crowbarpress.com is the website, and I'd love to hear from some of the fans.
I admit I've been a long-time lurker, and I used to read the Whatever Happened To, so I was a big fan. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dave. I appreciate it. This is a great event, and I'm really enjoying it.